so the other panorama food, which will have everybody come into your pot to eat, of course, is Pelau. And to make that with me is Roger Roberts of Three Canal.
Greetings.
Roger, thank you so much for coming to cook with me.
It's very different for me to be donning a different hat on TV as a cook.
Yeah. But I hear you're pretty good.
Well, I like to try my own unorthodox methods. But I called my mother before we came here today to say, Mommy, you're gonna do this, you know. She laughed, because I learned everything in terms of cooking from my mother, just from watching and, you know. So I had to call her, of course, before I did this.
Right. Did you have to run the recipe by her or something like that?
No, she started to run the recipe by me and I said, wait, Mommy, I doing this. I don't want anybody to say, oh, his mother tell him what to cook, because I have an issue with these people who could cook events that they have now.
Right.
They have all these people who could
Lawyers who can cook.
Right, and half of them can't cook because somebody cook it for them. So I think we should do a show called People Who Can't Cook, Who Does Cook.
Okay.
Because it's getting serious now.
That would be me. All right, so how are we going to start here? First of all, we're not making your regular average pilau. We're making...
No, this pilau will have lamb and pigtail in it. So I call it a restorative lamb pilau. So it's after you done jump and ying and ting, and this pilau will revive you with all the vitamins and all the nutrients and so on.
Okay, so how do we start?
Well, I don't know. In the beginning?
Okay, let's start at the back.
Yeah,
Very good place to start.
Yeah, in the beginning. We need a hot pot, first of all, and this pot was hotting.
I think we are...
Hotting for quite a while now. Yeah, I think I need something to lift this pot cover off it.
Okay, let me get it off for you. There. I'm going to pour some oil in there.
A little bit though, because lamb is an oily kind of meat and we don't want to make it too...
Of course.
Yeah.
Right, really?
Yeah, you need that hot.
I'm going to tear that down a little bit.
That good.
All right.
Good.
Now what
and
you
about
want?
a tablespoon of sugar.
Uh-oh.
We're not calling it fire services here. This is all part of it.
Oh my God, the smoke! A tablespoon of sugar. God, let me hurry up here.
Actually, you don't need a tablespoon. I just measure with my hand sometimes. Sometimes hand is the best measure you got. Like that when you go so.
All right, okay, cool.
Good. Now, begin to get the lamb ready because it's going to be real fast.
Okay.
Come, one time.
Wow, okay.
This is real fast. This pot real...
What's that?
This pot is real hot, boy.
Sorry, yeah.
Nice and brown.
So, Roger, would you normally anticipate the pot to smoke as ferociously as that just did?
Actually, this is a very fancy stove and I wasn't expecting it to be that hot. It really, I normally cook with fire, you know, the fire is, you judge the heat from looking at the height of the flame and that kind of thing.
But I think because it's lamb, it's okay. It has a lot of, lamb has a lot of fat, so it'll... All right, so now what?
Yeah, well, we put the pigeon peas in because it's fresh pigeon peas and it takes a little while to
cook.
Yeah.
So we've got a whole package of fresh pigeon peas there.
Fresh pigeon peas, and you know at this time of the year, fresh pigeon peas is the bomb. Straight out of the shell. You know?
Yes, it is.
And we try to use a lot of fresh stuff in this because this is a restorative lamb pilau. You don't want to say that tin and chemical and all that kind of stuff. So that could stay there for a while and simmer down and
all right,
you know,
okay.
cover it.
Oh, you know I'm stuck to the thing. Oh my gosh. Put it on the yes, well, it's all happening here, that's for sure. Will you make it out in one piece, do you think?
Ole olambe, jam. Shall we check the pot?
So this pot has been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes just to let the fresh pigeon peas cook fairly completely, yes?
Yeah, soft and more. You have to leave a little bit of time for, you know, the rest of the stuff while it's cooking. So you don't want to cook it too much now because it will overcook. Right, okay. When you add this stuff. So I think now we're ready for the carrots. We're going by texture because you don't want to have your vegetables overcooked. So you put in the things that take the longest. Really is.
Okay, so this looks like about 1 carrot chopped up.
Yeah, about that. Well, I like to season the pot as we go along too sometimes. So you could add a little bit of some onions and garlic and so on. Okay. That's a little touch. Maybe soft as you go along a little.
Some onions, some garlic.
Nice chopped garlic. Put that as we go along.
Alright.
Chive and all the greens, the chive, the celery, the parsley.
Alright.
We keep some back for the end.
celery.
Because these things tend to lose their flavor as you know, if you leave it too long
cook it
cooking.
out, yeah.
So you leave some just for the end.
And some parsley.
Parsley. Sage, rosemary, and thyme. Give that a little stir.
Listen, are you one of those annoying Pelau eaters who take 2 teaspoons of rice and for every 2 teaspoons of rice, 4 pieces of meat? You know those people who pick out, so by the time the Pelau is like nearly finished, there's not a piece of meat to be found.
When I cook in Pelau, I like to have plenty meat so it has no quarrel and
No,
it ain't have enough.
My mother does it too, you know, but...
Plenty. More meat, the better, you know. After talking about meat, I think we need to add the pigtail in here now.
Okay. Now, we have actually... What have we done with this pigtail?
We boiled it in water to get some of the salt out and to soften it.
All right,
because this is really salty business. I like a little more pigtail, but... Because I
love a pigtail.
Love a pigtail. So, okay, let's put some tomatoes in there now.
All right, we just have very kind of roughly chopped. Is that okay? Yours. So we've got about 2 big tomatoes, roughly chopped.
Yeah, and some water because it's drying down now.
And some water.
Just a touch. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me hold it here.
It's not hot?
No, boy, I have cook's hands.
Oh, yeah.
I could take the heat.
Yeah. So of course, when you choose, when I choose in my ingredients, I like to make sure I have a good variety of color as well, because texture as well as color is very important in food. Yeah. I don't want to dislodge your nice piece of pigtail there, boy. They're gone out of sight now.
What do you need to add now,
All right, the rest of the stuff is going to happen pretty quickly now because we don't want to overcook the nice juicy tomatoes inside of there.
Right.
So we're going to put some coconut milk.
Right, okay.
Make sure that you can put about half of that in the...
Half of that?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, nice.
So we actually made this coconut milk from scratch.
Fresh coconut.
From fresh grated coconut.
Yeah.
So what else do we need to add?
What we need now is a little bouillon, a little bit of flavoring.
Okay, so this is vegetable? Or
Yeah, that's vegetable.
just vegetable stock cubes?
2? Yeah, 1 is good, 1.
1? Okay.
And
pumpkin?
the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
That's right, the pumpkin.
So some chopped up pumpkin.
Pumpkin in there, yeah, that's right.
You think you need a little more coconut milk in there or what? It's not looking... And what about sweet peppers? We have sweet peppers too.
Those cook very fast. In fact, if you overcook that, you lose all the vitamins. So you can put that in last. You want it a little slightly crunchy.
Right, okay. Okay.
Now it's time for hot pepper. Now it's time for rice.
Should I pop that in there?
Yeah, you pop that in.
2 cups of rice.
Yeah.
Right, okay, good.
And give it a quick stir, let it get on there, because this rice had to get all that brown color inside it too. And you could bring that pepper in.
Hot pepper?
Yeah, no, I really like hot food, eh?
Okay.
So what I like to do is lance the pepper.
Right.
And just drop it in. Maybe we won't lance the pepper for Mariel. Just drop it in.
You know, if I see a pepper burst in the food, I know I can't eat it.
All right, drop it in the center. In the center. Ay, ay, ay. Good.
Now, we have sweet peppers.
Yeah, we have sweet peppers still to go. And we have the pimentos and some garlic and whatnot.
So do you want me shall I chop up some pimentos?
Yeah, chop them.
Okay, so how do you mind the seeds or you don't want the seeds?
I don't mind the seeds at all.
You don't mind the seeds, okay.
Good. I don't like to stir too much because once you start stirring too much, you start, destroy the structure of the vegetables, and you don't really want to do that.
So I'm just giving you some big old chunks of pimento, yes?
Yeah, man, throw them in. It's ready to finish. Yeah, actually, you're chopping real fine there for me, but I think it's cool.
Because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah, a little
One
bit.
more?
Let me add the sweet peppers while you add that too. Throw all these in. This is a bit much.
Carnival season must be a crazy time for you guys, huh?
For space. Space down the road because, apart from, people know us for our music and whatnot, but a lot of people don't realize that we do a lot of, we produce a lot of the events that we do.
Right.
The Juve band, the show itself, is getting all the aspects of it together. We're like a one-stop shop.
Right.
So
a one-stop carnival shop.
That's right. Where you get all your styles for your merchandise, clothes, everything. So we do it all. It's good to do it that way too because you're in control of it, you know.
Yeah.
You do it the way you want to.
Yeah, but still, that must be just absolutely...
Yeah, it's very taxing. It's very taxing. But it's good too because it's, you know, work that you enjoy doing.
Good.
What do we do now?
Well, I don't know. We didn't add any more onions and no more garlic. And
well, let's taste it and see, you know.
Okay, okay. What about salt?
You want to taste? You taste
no,
it.
No, you taste it. I'm not very good tasting.
I don't normally taste, you know. Let's go according to... Taste this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Come take a taste.
Do it, I get burnt.
But you have a good pot hand. What do you mean? You tell me how you have a cooking hand.
It's nice.
It's
coming along.
It's coming along. It's coming along.
I think a little more garlic.
Yeah, put some garlic.
Okay.
Put some garlic in.
Just like a view?
Yeah, that's cool. That's nice.
And what about some more onion?
Yeah, add it.
Just a little bit.
How about some beer?
We can add some beer, but...
Yeah, let's add some beer. This is for carnival.
You think Annie got in the pot just now?
Of course. That is for carnival. Watch and see. Ay, ay, ay. I enjoy doing this when it's not a chore. You know, if you have to cook every day, I really can't handle it. But once it's like a once-off occasion, you know, you feel inspired to cook, it comes like a meditation.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
And it's a blessing to cook too, you know, to provide food that's sustaining.
Well, I don't know about sustaining, but I like delicious is a good thing for me, you know. I like to cook if it's totally delicious, and then I feel good when people really enjoy the food. It gives me a lovely, lovely feeling, and people relax, and you know, always know when the food is bad. It's really bad. It's like...
When the other two canals come to it, you'll see. I think we should cover this now because that rice needs to steam down and turn the pot down.
Turn the pot down.